Easy guys, pure 666 evil here. Little bit of gameplay if you're on Kamploon. I like to call it Kamploon because it's a very campy map. One of Molly's favourites from the first Strike map pack. I mean, when I first played on this map I thought, you know what, this map looks quite cool, you know, it's like a maze in a lot of respects, but man was I wrong. There's so many different points that people can have an advantage over you, you know, so many high spots and corners and hiding places. I just find it quite hard to navigate without actually running into a camper or someone up on a rooftop with a sniper rifle. On the evening I was playing this I was getting extremely frustrated to the point where it made me put lightweight marathon on, which I don't use at all really. I'm using the FN FAL, which, you know, I probably should have just took my FAL off and put an automatic on, but I've been using the FN FAL a little bit and I've started to like the gun. I might not get the big scores I'd normally get if I was using an assault rifle, but trying to find people on this map is just horrible. You know when you're playing a campy game, when you're running around the map for half of it trying to find people. One bit of advice I give you boys though, and that's don't go on the zip line. Because that's what happens. You know, I learned that pretty quick. And if you're playing against a team with someone cruel like me in it, they might just actually leave a claymore for you at the bottom. I see a guy up here and he's running quite quick and I get hit, and there's a guy, he was horrible in this game, he was in that room pretty much the whole game. And that's the thing about some of these campers, you take them out and you know when they're a hardcore camper because they go straight back to the same spot. I kind of forgot that I took my Hacker Pro off for this map, and that's what happens when you're used to a glowing claymore in a doorway, and because I use Hacker Pro normally religiously, you take it off for a second and that's what happens, man. I'm going to get some payback on this camper because he's just horrible. I'm sure he'll be back there again soon, you know. We'll all be hanging around that same kind of area. So how are you guys feeling about Kamploon? You think it's a good map, or you think it's horrible? Leave me your comments. It's like here, this guy here, I can see the red dot coming from above me and struggle to get up the ladder. Hey, if he'd had a suppressor on his gun I wouldn't have seen him up there, you know. And that's the problem with this map. It's so easy for you just to miss someone. You can't check every single spot all of the time, and if they got ghosts and a suppressor on, you're pretty much kind of screwed for finding people on this map. It's so big. Or at least it feels that way. You know, I know a lot of the other maps are quite big. This just feels huge when you're playing on it. There's a guy over here trying to shoot our air support down. Unlucky sucker. It's the kind of thing that normally happens to me, but you know. I find laying down on the floor and using your rocket launchers a bit better for not getting noticed by people. Chopper gunners are a little bit of a fail on this map, unfortunately. You don't really seem to get much. Same with dogs. And dogs struggle on this map. I see that guy at the corner of my eye, he's trying to get up to that vantage point there, and I just got lucky there because once he's up there it's quite hard to spot people that are tucked into that corner, because the line of sight's pretty hard if you're running around the map. That's why campers like to go up there, but you know. Maybe I should start waiting a little more for these campers. The only problem is with me doing that is I do that quite a lot on a lot of my games, you know, because camping really frustrates me, so I tend to wait for these campers to go to their spots and I take them out before they get to them. But and people are like, oh man, you're a camper. Well, I'm not a camper, I'm waiting for the campers. Because if I'm running around the map like I'd like to, then I'm going to get shot from those positions. And like here as an example, that guy, he's just stood in that corner, you know. He's just stood there waiting for people to run around that corner. But I've got a secret weapon. I've got anti-camping homing grenades. Say that 3 times quick. There you go, boys. That's what happens when you just stand in the same corner. You kill me there once and I'm going to get a frag at you. You know. The pros and cons, eh? You get one kill, you get killed. Maybe that's what these guys want. I mean, that guy there that I took out, he took me out a few times camping in that building. I mean, he got 5 kills. I think he died about 12 times. So obviously your camping's not working, mate. You know, you need to try something different. The same as I do. I try something different all the time. You know, if I'm getting frustrated and I'm getting fed up, like in this particular game, I mean, I may have only have swapped out, you know, put lightweight marathon on and swapped my perks. But, you know, I had the best game on Kamploon and I'd had in a long time. Add a little speed to your arsenal. Oh man, don't get me started on second chance. Tell you now, boys, if you play a game with me and you've got second chance on and you go down, I ain't reviving you, I'm telling you now. Because if you're that rubbish that you're going to die, you don't deserve a second chance. Because if I'm playing against enemy team and their teammates go down, they've gone down behind a wall or in a window and they're quite far across a map, and their teammate revives them, man, that enrages me so much. Because I've got that kill, I've earned that kill, you should be dead. So sorry boys, I don't revive second chances, because I ain't going to give you a second chance, mate. And I think most of these guys here were just leaving them as well. I find it quite funny, run up and teabag them a few times. That's got me a bit of hate mail, that has. This guy here is trying to hide behind these chimneys at the top here, but... Noodles, anyone? I mean, man, it's that bad camping up here that they've even got a little restaurant for the campers so they can have dinner. Oh yes, the dreaded knife melees. Don't you just love them? Now, I am venting a little bit in this this commentary, guys, so my apologies for that, but I've got to get the frustration out somehow. But anyway, we got a nice little win out of the game. Little bit of Kamploon anti-camper action. Final score 17 kills, 4 deaths with the FN FAL. Cheers for watching, guys, and please leave your comments.